loves, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So happy to have you here. Today we are going to do this makeup look that you see right here, which is the makeup look that I have literally been wearing nonstop the last year. And we're also going to use all of my favorite products from the last year, and you're going to see me apply them. So I'm going to put them on and you can see them applied, and I'm going to tell you why I love each one as I am applying them. Thought that might just be a little bit more fun, especially because a lot of these products are not really new. I didn't buy a lot of makeup in 2022, but I did repurchase some items, and every single item in my makeup bag that you're going to see I did purchase myself, which I feel like makes it even a little bit better. Like, nothing was sent to me in here for free. Some stuff may have been sent initially for free, but I loved it so much I repurchased. But yeah, so I'm really excited that this would be something different to do for my 2022 favorites, since we haven't been doing a lot of makeup, but you guys seem to really love, you know, watching me put on makeup. So, but yeah, before we jump into this 2022 favorites slash my most worn makeup look, whatever we're gonna call this video, I do want to talk for a moment about Dossier. Thank you so much to Dossier for partnering with me on this small little portion of the video. If you haven't heard of Dossier before, they are an affordable fragrance brand. They do high-end fragrances. They are available online. And I do believe I got an email saying that some are available at some Walmarts, just so you know. But if you want to check them out, as always, I will leave you a link down below. I love Dossier. I've worked with them for a very long time. They are honestly my favorite fragrances to wear because I am a girl on a budget. I cannot be dropping $100, $200, $350. Fragrances these days are so insane. Okay, so today I thought it would be fun to show you two that I've been wearing the most over the last year. The first one is Floral Violet. This is actually a dupe of Marc Jacobs Daisy. That was my, like, my scent. My scent. Do you guys remember when Daisy came out? Maybe I'm dating myself, but it was like what I wore for years. So it was so nice to bring it back into my life. I just love their packaging too, by the way. This, like... It's just like sleek and simple, and I love the magnet, and just they last so long. You just need the tiniest spritz. This next one is Fruity Honey, which I believe is Jo Malone something. Let me see. Jo Malone's Nectarine, Blossom, and Honey. So this one is black currant, green leaves, honey, nectarine, peach, and vetiver. I don't know. You can see it right there if you would like to. But this one's just very like fresh floral with a little bit of fruit. They have so many good ones. They've got like the dupes of Angel. They've just got so many. Both of the Marc Jacobs dupes they have are amazing. This one's Daisy, and then I'm trying to remember what the other one is. I think it's Marc Jacobs Perfect, and it's just perfect. Yeah, so these are two of the scents that I've really been loving. I also love the Flower Bomb dupe. There's just so many good ones. They even have a quiz if you aren't sure what kind of scent you want to try out. Go on there, take the quiz. You can tell them what kind of notes you like, and they'll give you options. My favorite thing about Dossier is that they do have a no-risk return policy. If you don't like it, go ahead and send it back. You will get your money back, which is amazing. So I will go ahead and leave you a link down below if you want to check out Dossier. They do have a new form of payment that I've told you about a few times. It's just cash payment. It just earns you some money back on your purchases. So definitely check that out if you're going to check out Dossier. Again, there will be a link down below, and I will of course link everything in this video. But if you want to check out Dossier, the link is down below for you. And yeah, thank you again so much to Dossier for partnering with me on this little portion of the video. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump in to my 2022 favorites tutorial. Let's do it. All right, loves, let's get started. I did just apply my favorite moisturizer. We're going to just do this in the order that I would put on makeup, and I'm going to tell you about each item. Binks is playing. I'm going to tell you about each item and why it's been my favorite over the last year as we use them. So first is the Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer. It's got probiotics in it. This is by DERMA. DERMA has quickly become one of my absolute favorite skincare brands. They are all natural, they're vegan, they're so many good things, and they're also, let's see, they're non-GMO, cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, and they're super easily accessible at Ulta. They have buy one get one half off almost all the time. This guy smells like Fruit Loops. I've been using it for a few years now. There's just something about this that my skin loves. But anyway, I love how it smells. I love how it makes my skin feel. There is a cream version if you want a more intense version. I've used both. I love both. I just tend to reach for this one on the daily, even in winter. It seems to get the job done. I do have combo skin. It's my favorite. I've repurchased this over and over and over again. It's probably like my fifth one, no joke, in the last couple years. My eye cream is like an oldie. I repurchased it not that long ago. I think it was around my birthday as like a little treat to myself, because it's the only eye cream I've ever used that I've actually noticed a difference. So this is the Clinique All About Eyes Rich, and you just need the smallest amount. This guy is going to last me forever. Did get the big one because, again, I feel like it lasts me forever, and it just really hydrates my under eyes. I feel like it helps with dark circles. It's the only one I've ever used that I really do notice a difference. If you guys have a more affordable one, a cruelty-free one, anything like that, there's a fuzzy, I'm a mess today, what's new? Let your girl know, because I would love to know. So this guy, look how rough this package looks, but I am somebody who for so and way too long did not use sunscreen. As a licensed esthetician, that just is crazy, and I had to see a picture of my face, the sun damage on my face, and it was not cute. It was not cute. So definitely use a sunscreen. It's just so good. I love how it looks under my makeup. By the way, this is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I haven't tried the Glow Screen, but I just love this one. It is super important for you for anti-aging, if that's something you're concerned about, or skin cancer, to wear SPF on the daily. And I don't know if you guys saw that TikTok this year about putting sunscreen on your neck, but I'd be dragging it down my neck these days, let me tell you. And I always make sure to put it on my under eyes because I ended up with a dark spot because I wasn't wearing sunscreen. So definitely recommend this one. Again, it's a little higher price, but it lasts me months and months. And the fact that I can actually wear sunscreen now makes me very happy. So Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, 1000% recommend. This year I had two favorite foundations that I used the most. I do have to say this Hydromaniac from Urban Decay did take the cake. So for these two, one is a little bit lighter coverage and one is a little bit more full coverage. Well, this one is super full coverage. It's one of the most full coverage foundations that I own, though I don't own a lot these days. We're getting back in. This last year was just very much using my favorite products, repurchasing my favorite products, being a total creature of habit because I really focused on fashion on my channel. So these products are well loved and well used so much. So this guy I have repurchased. This is the IRL filter. I can't tell if I love this one more than Conceal and Define. It's a hard toss-up because you guys know I've loved Conceal and Define, the OG, forever. So either one, honestly, I love both of them. If you want like a more full coverage, you could use your moisturizer in it and make it a little bit lighter coverage, but honestly, my favorite and most used this year and most repurchased was the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. Let's see, medium coverage up to 24-hour wear. I absolutely love this. You guys know I've bought it in more than one shade. I have two brand new ones, you guys. That's how much I love it, and I never buy high-end products, but I'm literally obsessed with this, especially because my skin was being such a turd for a minute there and being way too dry and just not behaving, and this has saved it, especially in winter. So I have it in light 30, which is more my tan shade. I need to grab it in light 20 for when I'm like a little bit less tan. But I have been tanning a lot, doing a lot of self-tanning this year. So I just love this one so freaking much. It does last a long time. So I feel like it's worth the, the price. I think it's $29. But I have never found, oh my gosh, you guys, it's just so perfect. And I feel like this one I'll even wear, like I'll just add a powder foundation on top if I'm, going out or want a little bit more coverage. But it's just so good. And it definitely gives you more coverage than you expect for it to, like as you'll see as I put this on. Again, this is my tan shade and I am not tan, but I am like squished in this corner with like a table, a tripod, and a ring light. And I kept having to move it. So we're just living with it. I'm wearing a sweater today anyway. So if I don't match my neck, life will go on. Apply this with my hands and then go back in with a sponge and kind of smooth it out. I just feel like it gets the best coverage. It's so good because it doesn't look like you're wearing a bunch of makeup. It literally just makes it look like your skin is just so much better. Just like a little bit of a filter. It's just so good. And again, if you have dry skin, I freaking recommend it because I love it so much. I'm so glad I took a chance on it. Because normally that's not a product I would go for because I like full coverage. I like a little more coverage, but I feel like the coverage level is just so perfect. My most used concealer, hands down, shockingly, I still love my Shape Tape. Do not get me wrong, I love my Shape Tape. But I feel like this combination is just so good, and at least, at least this way, I feel like I love these two together, and then I love Shape Tape in this, which is so funny because one's drugstore, one's higher end, and then one's drugstore, one's higher end, but it's like flipped. So if you want more hydrated, like a dewy skin, I would go with these two. If you want more full coverage, you know, literally look like you have a filter on your face. This is like a light filter, and this is like, bam, I am smooth. It really looks like you have a filter on it. Full coverage, I would go with those. But today we're going to do these. I'm just running some errands after this, and then I am going to color my hair. So this is the e.l.f. I should tell you what it is. I just get too excited and start telling you why I love it and don't tell you what I'm even talking about. So this is the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer. I am a fan. It's just so good, and it's like $6. So this sponge is from Amazon. This is one of the many products that my girl Taylor Wynn has told me to buy, and I believed her, and there's a reason why I listen to her. I feel like she's just got the best makeup recommendations, and honestly, I feel like I don't follow very many beauty influencers anymore, and like even her right now, she does travel and beauty, and I just feel like she just has the best picks. We both have fair skin. We must have really similar skin, because I feel like a lot of the foundations she loves just work for me, so I just trust her when it comes to things. When she posted about these sponges and said that they were her favorite sponge and they were amazing and they were on sale for 2 for $5 on Amazon, I grabbed them. And I was like, you know what? I'm kind of sick of, like, I love the Shop Mistake sponges, but they can absorb a lot of product. And when I'm using these products that I'm using today, like these lighter coverage products, I don't want to lose my coverage, because again, I am a full coverage girl, even though I'm talking about lighter coverage products. I want it to do its job. If I'm going to put makeup on my face, I want it to do its job. That's just what I love about the sponge. Is I feel like it blends so easily. It's just like a different texture than a lot. It reminds me of the texture of a Revolution one I had forever ago, which I don't think they even make anymore, and I loved. And it just like smooths things out, but you barely, like, you don't lose coverage. I feel like it absorbs the least amount of product. Of course, every sponge is gonna absorb some product, but I definitely feel like it absorbs the least amount. Comes in a 2-pack on Amazon. Of course, I'll link it down below with everything else. So this is the Conceal and Hydrate concealer. I have found that C14 is a really good shade for me for contouring. It's a little dark, but just the tone is so perfect that I'll just use a minimal amount. I was using the regular Conceal and Define for most of the year, but I ran out, and Ulta only had online the Conceal and Hydrate. So we went with Conceal and Hydrate. By the way, if my hair looks gross today, it is. We are on like day 4 or 5 hair, but again, after I finish filming later tonight, I need to color my hair. So I need to, it's better to bleach your hair, lighten your hair when you haven't washed it. I even was rewatching some Brad Mondo videos. Like, I haven't colored my hair my entire life, but you guys, I'm so scared I'm gonna like hurt something, because I'm so excited to finally have my hair growing. But I also need a change, and I have full faith that it'll be fine. But I still, you know, it's hard not to worry. By far, most used blush this year was the Rare Beauty blush in Love. You guys are probably sick of seeing this. I use it all the freaking time. All the freaking time, which is funny because when I bought this, it was one of the only shades left at Sephora inside JCPenney, which is no more. They're now in Kohl's, I believe. But it was one of the very last ones, but they were on sale. So because they were on sale, they were at 20% off. I was like, you know what? Let's try something new. So I got the red one, even though I normally go for peachy ones or like nudie ones. And you guys, I've had this little guy for forever because the smallest amount goes such a long way. And I feel like this is perfect for like that cold trend that's been going around, you know, where like you want to look cold. You put it on your nose and your cheekies. It's so good. It's so good. And I have tried a couple other colors so far. This one is still my favorite. I don't know, it might just be like now I'm just so in love with this tone of blush that I just, anytime I use anything else, you know, I just can't. Okay, you guys are probably sick of hearing about this too, but this product has to be in my yearly favorites. All of these products are just so dirty because they've literally been living in my makeup bag all year. I've already repurchased this. This was another Taylor Wynn thing. Just assume that most of these I heard about from Taylor Wynn because I trust her opinion 1000%. But this powder foundation is so good. I was looking for a new powder foundation for under my eyes because if you've been around for a minute and you used to watch my makeup videos, you know that I used the Physicians Formula mineral correcting powder and translucent for years, and they discontinued it. So I needed something new. So I went on to Taylor's channel and was like, under eye powder, boop, boop, boop. Look to see what she had been using, and this was it in her most recent video. So I grabbed it, and I now have it in 3 different colors because I need a tan one, I need an in-between one, and I need a fair one. because that's how I roll. So today I'm going to mix these two, which is my... Actually, I could probably just use this one because I am quite fair. So we're just going to go ahead and use 120 neutral, which is my kind of in-between one. And I just take a tiny bit on the sponge. And I tap it on my hand so it's not too much. And then I just go in and tap it under my eye. You do? Oh, that was probably too much. If you put too much, it will look a little crusty eventually. But if you go light-handed, oh my goodness. It's actually a powder foundation. My two, by far, most used, most repurchased brow products this year are the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Here's the thing. I love many brow pencils like this. The Anastasia one, the e.l.f. one, the AOA Studio one. Like, pretty much, there's very few of these that could have done me wrong. And even, like, I didn't used to love the NYX one, but now I swear they reformulated and it's so much better. The thing was with this one, this is Cool Brown, it was just so perfect for my brown hair. So I definitely have to get a lighter one because, again, my hair is changing. But that's why I repurchased one over and over again. I do love the formula. It's only $6. Perfect. And then for brow gel, I love the Revolution Brow Glue. It's just so good. It will hold your brows in place. It's $7. Mine looks disgusting right now. Disgusting. But I'm obsessed. Kind of underline them. My brows are so uneven, you guys. Like, one of my brows, like this side of my face, is just like lower. So I hate doing my brows. It's like the thing that I feel like I'm the worst at out of anything. And I feel, boop, boop. I'm just gonna let you watch me. How about that? And then I just go in and brush it through. Then I just brush those down, brush these up, and then kind of tuck them back down. Okay, you guys are probably so sick of seeing this, but I would be lying if I didn't tell you this is what I've been using all year, because I have, and I know that's disgusting, and this looks disgusting. I'm just mixing both of these. One is a little bit more contour, one is a little bit more bronzer, and that just gives me a little bit of warmth. I'm just gonna put that everywhere that I put the cream contour, plus my nose. And what I love, I've said this a million times, but what I love about these powder foundations from e.l.f. is that you can easily go back in, because I am queen of putting way too much bronzer on, and I love that I can go back in and just blend it out. While I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and highlight with it. I'm just mixing the two lighter highlights, which are also very love, these two. And I do like to go back with that sponge and just kind of tap it out. I don't even know what's on here. Gross. But I'm sure you guys are not shocked. This was definitely my most used palette this year. This is the ColourPop Rock Candy palette. It's so pretty. It's just a neutral palette with glitters, which is honestly my go-to all the time. So I just decided to get it one day, and I'm so glad I did. I'm not sure what kind of look we're going to do today. This is just my favorite crease shade right now. I pretty much start with it all the time. You'll be able to tell because it's just so well loved. There's like a little dent in it. Maybe I'll just do my everyday makeup. I can't decide if I want, what are words? I couldn't decide if I wanted to do something different, but I think I should just do like a look I do all the time. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that stinks about this palette is there is no cream matte shade, so I just use that powder, that face powder. I'm probably just gonna, why don't I do the look that I've been doing, so the most worn look this year. Let's do that, because then we can put a little glitter on. I feel like that makes sense to do like my most worn makeup look with my favorite products. You know what I'm saying? Tiny brush, and I'm gonna place the color and then blend it out with my fluffier brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one right here. You know where I don't wear a cut crease? I still kind of place it like it's a cut crease, like when I don't do a full cut crease. I just like to leave a little brightness on the lid because I feel like it makes my eyes look bigger. I think I'm actually gonna use the tiniest bit of this one. This is like my favorite because it's like an off black. It's not quite as stark. By the way, this brush is the Morphe M504. Just going to take this guy and run it right under here without any additional eyeshadow on it, because it'll just have a little bit left of those two dark shades. A little bit of this shade right here, this one right here, boop boop. And then I mix the silver glitter, and as you can see, this is the one that I wear, sorry, I'm not trying to flip you off, wear all the time. So it is, what is this? I need my glasses. Get Set Shale and Ring of Fire. By the way, this is the only reason why I almost did a New Year's Eve look, because look at that silver. ColourPop silver anything is always so freaking intense. It's so cool. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use my finger because that's what I've been doing. So I'm putting volcanic. You ever just try and say things and it's really hard? Volcanic on the lid with my finger. Sometimes I'll just go in right with the glitter and won't even put this on, but I'm gonna try and be a little less feral today. So I literally just like rubbed those two glitters, and now I'm just going to press them on the lid. And I do get a little fallout, so definitely do your concealer last if you are worried about that. You guys are probably so sick of this liner because I've used it for years and I still freaking love it. It's a Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen in Ultra Black. It's still my ride or die. I've tried so many and nothing ever compares to it. So I'm just going to pop a wing on. And I just start right there. It just wears so well and it's just so easy to apply. And yes, it's not perfect at covering glitter, but I mean, it gets the job done. For mascaras, I have two that I've been using the most. My Lash Princess looks wrecked because she is. I do love the OG Lash Princess. If you're looking for a super affordable mascara, I definitely recommend this one. I have fallen in love with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I think this came in a BoxyCharm and I just decided to give it another go and I'm obsessed. I love this one, but I do find that sometimes, like if I don't put enough powder under my eye, I will get spots. It does come in waterproof, but I've never really been a waterproof mascara girl. I don't like when it's hard to get things off my lashes. Honestly, either of those, if you want to try an affordable one and you haven't tried Lash Princess, I would definitely say try it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes today because it's the best and I'm obsessed. And I don't find that it smudges on me often at all. If I do have too much eye cream on and not enough powder, it can, but not bad at all. So yeah, I just like the way it makes my lashes look, especially like if I'm not gonna wear false lashes, because obviously the focus is gonna be way more on my lashes. I do like that with two coats on my lower lashes. I feel like it's, you know, substantial. Again, I love when products just do what they're meant to do quickly. Like for one coat, look at that, you know? I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with the AOA Pigment and Orb. I bought a new one, but you guys, can you see that? There's the tiniest bit left and I'm not gonna waste it. I was gonna go ahead and switch over, but here I am using every last drop of this pigment. And I don't know how long I've had this tag on my shoulder, so forgive me. Okay, lashes is a toss-up depending upon what you're looking for. If you're looking for a lash, like a lash, you guys, these are from Alley Crown. They are on Amazon, of course. Again, I'm gonna link everything. I believe these are Design G. Design G is my jam. I love Design G. So these are probably what we're gonna use today, but I do want to mention the Ardell Wispies. This is like a big value pack I got at Ulta around just recently around the holidays. I might still have it, and last I was there it was on a super sale for like 25 bucks, and it might be even cheaper now that we're past the holidays. But I just had this out and I don't think I have. I normally buy like the 4 or 5 pack from Walmart that's just like Ardell Wispies. The full Wispies, if you want something a little less dramatic, I do love the Demi Wispies. Those used to be my jam back in the day when I first started wearing lashes, but now I'm like, give me them Wispies. And I love those for any day, for a minimal makeup look. They look good with like any makeup look ever. But if you want a more dramatic one, I would go with these because I feel like this process takes so long. I'm gonna pop them on and then we'll chat about it. Can't believe I had that tag on my shoulder. So definitely love these lashes. They are super big and fluffy. Sometimes I will go in with my scissors and I'll like hold them and trim them. Like imagine if you're trimming your bangs, trim them like that a little bit on the inner corner because of my hooded eyes. I just like that can get lost in there. So I do that sometimes, but this time I literally just cut off some from each end because my eyes are not as wide as the lashes are. If I left them as is, I would be poked in the eye. But you guys, you were like, how do you have small eyes? Someone asked me how, because I said that I have smaller eyes. True. I just use makeup to make them look much, much bigger. So this is what they look like. I absolutely love them. They're like $6.99 or something like that, $7.99, something crazy. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this setting spray. I used the Revolution one for a couple years and I finally like caved and rebought the All Nighter. You guys, it's better. It's better. It's the best one. It's the best one. Oh, I just love it. Just love it. The last couple things, this sadly is no longer available. It's the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner. It's waterproof. They did redo them. I haven't picked up any of the new ones yet because the last time I looked at them at Ulta, they had all been opened and touched and I was like, no thank you. And then I forgot to order some. But I love the Essence lip liners. They just redid them and put them in new packaging. But this one was, girl, it's rubbed off. But I guess it doesn't matter. But it's just like a rosy pink. So any rosy pink lip liner, you know, that twists up, I'm a fan of. If you guys have a favorite one, I'm just using this one until it's gone and then I'll you know, be concerned. But I am someone who basically wears the same lip every single day. So underline a little bit and then I do this. And then this side is a little bit more full than the other side. So then I go over here and I overline this one a little more than the other one. It's a brand new one. Look, it's brand new. I have used it a couple times, but the sticker's still on it. City Beauty Blush Rose. I also have Pink Taupe. I love them both. If you want something a little more pinky, get Blush Rose. If you want something a little bit more neutral, still pinky, but get the Pink Taupe? Pink Taupe. Obviously both pinky. But anyway, this is the most ridiculous item that I repurchased, but I cannot help it. As you guys know, most of these are drugstore. Are all of them? No. But there's just certain things when it comes to like my skin, or I just love this so much. It's like it's a plumping matte lipstick, and my lips are not very big and I have dry lips all the time. I'm a lip biter from anxiety, and something about this lipstick is just amazing. And it's $35, but a tube will usually last me a year. Normally around the holidays I buy another one. This year I decided to try another color, so I got Blush Rose and Pink Taupe. I almost used Pink Taupe because I've been loving it, but I think Blush Rose stays true to the most worn lipstick over the last year. It's just so perfect. If you guys know of any other plumping matte lips, let me know because I'm obsessed. It just makes my lips look so much bigger. Obviously the overlining does that too, but you know what I'm saying. I do not. All right, love, so that is everything for my 2022 favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this. These are definitely 100% my most used products over the year. I'm sorry that they're probably repeats and you're sick of seeing them, but this is going to be a truthful video, and I really didn't buy very many products besides restocking certain ones. I tried a few new ones over the last year, and like some were sent in BoxyCharm and stuff like that, but these are my tried and true. I think pretty much everything besides like this coming in BoxyCharm in front of me, I purchased, yeah, all of these I've purchased myself, which I feel like helps even a little bit more. Like I love these enough to purchase them myself, which is great. I really don't get a ton of makeup PR anymore because I haven't really been doing makeup videos, but we are bringing them back in 2023, so that's exciting. But yeah, let me know all of your favorite products down below in the comments. I would love to know. I actually want to do a video where I try out your favorite products. Please try and make them drugstore. If they're not, that's okay, but I would love to, like, whatever they are, like if you even want to give me like your favorite foundation, concealer, blush, every single thing, go for it. I'll probably ask on Instagram too in like separate things soon, like tell me your favorite foundation, respond. Tell me your favorite concealer, respond, because I feel like that might be easier. But yeah, let me know what your favorite products of the last year were. I really would love to know down in the comments. And yeah, thank you again to Dossier for partnering with me on that little portion of the video. I do greatly appreciate it. Remember that link is down below if you want to check them out, and I did link every single thing down below in the description box for you that I could. Yeah, and I think that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying with me all of 2022 if you did, or if you're new, let me know that down in the comments as well. I'm really excited for the next year. I feel like I just have plans for a lot of things, and I'm just excited. I'm excited, so I hope you guys are too. And I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Are a super affordable, what am I trying to say? Words. Oh my goodness. It's Luna. She's laying under the chair and she was just like pawing my feet. There goes my moisturizer, whatever it's. Do you ever just lose your mind in the middle of doing something? I was like, what am I doing? I tried to use something else, but